Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The next swing into this game is part of their continuing road trip. Now here's McCollum from 18 feet away. For 2 points. C-Web this evening, all the makings of a up-tempo affair. A lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's with 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up, see if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up the play. Run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Dodson. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Aminu. Kicks it out to McCollum. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 5.
You got to know McCollum has an itchy trigger finger. As soon as the ball comes to him, he's ready to pull it.
Down low to halt the run. He lays it in.
And maybe that'll get them going. They need to find a rhythm.
Well, yeah, it took them a while to get those first points. Maybe this will help their confidence just a little bit.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play. Maybe the charge call, but guys never think they're removed.
Here's Knox. Aminu grabs the miss. It's been a quick start for Portland, leading by 5. Outside Matthews. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Here's McCollum.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Another shot. Offensive rebound. Back to Aminu. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Aminu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Arcidiacono. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Dedmon. From deep three-point range. And they will call over the back on the play.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
There's nothing malicious about that play. Just isn't in a good spot and can't recover.
McCollum outside. Now Aminu. Back to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Matthews. Misses off the left iron. Here's New York. 8-point game. Pass to Dotson. Now Dedmon. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Dotson. Aminu grabs the miss.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
McCollum outside. Pass to Aminu. Outside Matthews. A shot. Nurkic trying to get open. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Well, Portland, as a franchise, they seem to be in a tough spot. I mean, they've had some bad luck with draft picks, and at the same time, they've lost some free agents to other organizations. I mean, they're too talented to go full rebuild, not with their stars, but they're still missing a piece or two from really being a danger in the West come playoff time.
To the right side. Poked away. Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. In the corner, Daniels. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Chris, for the Blazers, as you mentioned, you worry they'll continue to remain static in the West.
Yeah, I do, because they're too good to rebuild, and right now, you know, it seems like they're not an elite team and they're not a bad team. So how do you figure it out? And it reminds me a little bit of the Hawks about a decade ago. They were always a playoff threat, but never found that next stage. Hopefully the Blazers can shake things up to get them where they need to go.
Pass to Aminu. Here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Drains the three-pointer.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
But yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while. They hung tough.
Now, here's Nurkic. The kick out to Matthews. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson,
yes,
he comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once they're playing days. Look, I don't know how he got that one, though. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And New York making a change here. Here's Arcidiacono. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Knox. Six on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside Matthews. Back to McCollum. Outside Matthews. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 6 points for Wesley Matthews. Out to the right wing. Pass to Trier. Poked loose. To the middle. Here's Knox. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. To the paint. Here's Aminu. A beautiful reverse layup. Aminu's got 5 now.
Such a strong player. Even when Aminu gets knocked around, he finds a way to score.
Here's Dotson. Nurkic with the block.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Back to McCollum. Here's Daniels. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Dedmon. Nurkic with the block.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And the 3 off target. Here's Trier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That shot, no good. McCollum with the ball. On the wing, Daniels. He's got 7. Here's Aminu. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Arcidiacono. New York moving it around. Here's Knox. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside Matthews. Here's Nurkic. They get it again. Pass to McCollum. Nurkic with it. From the arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
To end the drought. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here's the break. Lays it up off the glass. Trier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. C-Web, a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating?
Wow.
Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh, no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through your mind.
That is something else. A different look now for Portland. .125 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
Takes the 13-footer. Portland no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Calderon. Here's Dedmon. Jenkins with it. He's guarded by Chandler. And here's Calderon. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Trent. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
For three, Calderon. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Trent. Now, here's Collins. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Collins has got his first 2 points of the night.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets correct.
To the wing on the left. Shoots the three. Here's Vonleh. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vonleh's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Layman. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Layman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Vonleh. Fades away. And again, it's New York.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it happen.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Trent. It's rebounded by New York.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Here's Trier. No good with the triple.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Collins. Over Wilson. And too long on the shot.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Here is Calderon. Here's Vonleh. Nice D from Chandler.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really it had the same effect.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Chandler. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Layman. Wilson with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Calderon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. Good. Nice play there from Vonleh.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Layman. Here's Trent. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And it's Collins getting it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Trier. That one goes. Count it.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to Chandler. Here's Lehman. Back to Chandler. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Chandler's got his first points in this one.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
The Knicks making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Calderon taking his time here. Pass to Ntilikina. And here is Jenkins. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly.
Jacks up a three. The shot by Vonleh, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Trent. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here is Calderon. He's guarded by Chandler. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Ntilikina. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And it's good, 2 points. Trent's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Wilson. To the paint. Here's Vonleh. It's not going to go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Pass to Lehman. And stolen by Vonleh. Now a timeout called by Portland. A different look now for Portland. Here's Ntilikina. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Look at the fearlessness of McCullough. A smaller guard who's willing to get whacked when he's going to the rack.
Shooting for Portland. And the more we see from McCollum in the NBA, the more his edge, Chris, comes out game after game. He is a fiery competitor.
Well, I love that McCollum will get right in the face of the opposition and talk right back. I mean, he backs up what he says with this game, so why not? It's rare to see a hard-nosed guy like McCollum play with such an edge.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Daniels has got 10 points in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Dedmon. Back to Wilson. Pass to Ntilikina. Clock at 6. Now Calderon. Here's Dedmon. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Matthews into the lane. Got it. Good job in the low post. Matthews has got his third basket of the night.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Matthews with the steal. Now Daniels. 10 points for him. Now here's Aminu. Pulls up. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Calderon. Over McCollum. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation of coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And here we go. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide-open man for the easy make.
Here's Nurkic. Pass to Matthews. Tries again. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's part of what makes him a great player. His effort level always stays high.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time, Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
Here's Nurkic, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Dedmon. Launches a three. Cans it from downtown.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Here's Aminu. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Portland leading by 17. Pass to Matthews. Now Nurkic. And it's McCollum in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Nurkic. The 19-footer is on the money. Nurkic has got 8 points. 1:36 left in the first half. Pass to Dotson. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Shoots a fader. Back to Daniels. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Pass to Arcidiacono. Over McCollum. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Knox.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Trail Blazers. McCollum with the ball. Nurkic up top. That shot, no good. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Knicks trail by 21. Here's Arcidiacono. No points in the game yet for him.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
A lot. I mean, they came in focused on winning the rebound battle, and they've done it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So it's Portland now. Pass to Daniels. Here's Aminu. McCollum outside. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Yeah, they love to get a bunch more of those in this half.
Nurkic can't hit. Knicks trail by 19. From deep. Pass to Arcidiacono. Now Dedmon. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Knox. He's covered by Aminu. Knox misses.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Aminu with it. Matthews scanning the floor. Fires top of the key. That shot off. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
McCollum outside. Aminu with it. Tries from 16. And that one comes up a bit short.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Pass to Dotson. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Stolen by McCollum. Now Daniels. On the wing, Daniels. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Matthews. Hands it from downtown. Matthews has got 11 points.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Pass to Knox. 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And Nurkic, the last few seasons, has shown that he can be a capable starter. The offense is solid, and he's a great rebounder. He'll get more than his fair share of double-doubles when he sees the floor enough.
The Knicks making a switch here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Nurkic. Vonleh with the rebound. And for Nurkic, a lot of how he plays, Chris, is based on where his head's at.
And that is the case for a lot of NBA players. Nurkic isn't alone in that regard, but when he is engaged, he can just attack the glass on both ends. The defense can use some work, but overall, he knows how to contribute.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Aminu. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 to shoot. The 3. Portland again missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Arcidiacono.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on it.
Pass to Nurkic. Now, here's Aminu. McCollum right side. Goes back up. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Ball's knocked loose. An even 3-on-3 break. From 11 feet away. Back to Daniels. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Knicks trail by 17. Pass to Jenkins. Takes the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now, here's Vonleh. He is guarded by McCollum. Out to the right wing. Pass to Arcidiacono. And here's Vonleh. He is guarded by McCollum. Here's Knox. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now a timeout called by Portland. Baldwin looking for the opening. Here's Layman. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Puts it up from 7. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's Calderon. Pass to Trier. Over Trent. Outside Thomas. Picked away. And here they come. Here's Baldwin. From beyond the arc. No good on the shot. So New York will take it the other way. And here's Vonleh. Here's Trier. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And the shot goes in. Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Leonard. Over Vonleh. And Leonard gets it to go.
Look, he pounces on a chance when the D falls asleep. Easy two.
Now Calderon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Trier. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Trent. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Thomas. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Trent. Collins with it. Wide open. Connects. The jumper drops. Collins has got 8 points. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
And so it's New York with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Trier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and it could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team in Seattle.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they just embrace this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Here's Lehman. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Trier. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Vonleh. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Vonleh's got 8 points. Trailblazers leading by 16. Pass to Leonard. Here's Lehman. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Trier. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Collins. And that's a foul called on John Jenkins. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Knicks on defense. They trail by 18. Here's Collins. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Vonleh. And the call against Lance Thomas. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Now Collins. Pass to Trent. Back to Collins. Over Wilson. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Calderon, that's for two. New York, no good that time either. Here's Layman. Outside Leonard. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. Good. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The shot by Wilson, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Oh, nah. Sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it. Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Pass to Collins. There's the three. And no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Baldwin. Outside Leonard. Pass to Collins. Over Wilson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Trier from beyond the arc and then some. Trier's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for New York. Now Collins to the wing on the left. Leonard with no one around. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outside Wilson to the middle. Here's Trier. Beautiful dish and the layup goes down. Trier's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Outside Leonard. Here's Collins. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Knicks trail by 15. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Ntilikina. Baseline jumper. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
A welcome sign. Ntilikina has the form and touch. Needs to keep draining these mid-range jumpers.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And last season, LeBron said that the Knicks made a mistake passing on Dennis Smith Jr. in the draft. Of course, they took Frank Ntilikina out of France.
Yeah, a little shade thrown Ntilikina's way last season. Of course, he's one of the youngest players in that draft, and so plenty of time for this young man to fulfill his potential.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Vonleh. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Trier. Off target from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's McCollum. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
McCullough is a sniper from the mid-range area on the floor. Always got to know where he is on the court.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And with Jusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian center, he's so aggressive on the floor, he can be a fantastic player.
And fans always want more from Nurkic. I mean, they see the flashes of what he can do when he's active and aggressive. Nurkic himself knows that this is a case with him, and it's something he's trying to iron out.
Thomas outside. He's off on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to Daniels. Doubled by Vonleh. Back to McCollum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Knicks making a change here.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Now here's Nurkic. Over Vonleh. Matthews left side. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 14. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Puts it up from 17. Aminu misses.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Back to Vonleh. Shoots over Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Daniels with it. McCollum outside. Buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Pass to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Aminu. Ntilikina can't hit.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, Greg, it's not just you. I mean, it's the stat line, too. Look at what he's doing. A dominant night on the glass.
6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. New York calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And so here is New York. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Trier. Pass to Arcidiacono. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 17. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. And here's Daniels. McCollum outside. 4 on the clock. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Dedmon. To the wing right side. Here's Trier. And the Knicks miss again. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now Nurkic back to Matthews. Goes up on the high post. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Here's Dotson. The offensive rebound. They need this, and it's good on the way in.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
I think you'll probably see more arguments on those illegal screen calls than just about any other play, maybe the charge call, but guys never think they were moving.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. The kick out to Matthews. Aminu, no one around him. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And over his career, Aminu really has improved his three-point shot. I mean, the defense has to honor it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Trier. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Trailblazers leading by 18. Pass to Aminu. Lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Aminu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, Kevin, look at that catch-and-shoot game of Aminu. He is excellent at realizing when to go right up with it.
Here's Knox. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. C-Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way NBA restructured the lottery odds.
So we can't get either to fall.
Still young with loads of upside. Nurkic is comfortable playing the enforcer. I mean, you can tell he wants to keep improving.
Back to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Knox. Puts up a 3. That shot off.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, the work he's putting in has been outstanding. He's handling the rebounding duties all by himself.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nurkic can't hit. Knicks trail by 20. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Arcidiacono, no good. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Daniels, no good. Here's Knox. Now Dedmon. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Knox. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. What if the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, for the East and the West?
Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive MVP. I do believe there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Dotson gets the bucket. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Swanigan. Here's Layman. Portland moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Trier. Swanigan pulls it in. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jusuf Nurkic.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim. And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Layman. Takes a 3. But they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Here's Swanigan. Got a hand on it. Right wing. This one for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Here's Baldwin. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. We on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Yo, chose, cause I'm poppin'. We can spot a lane, cause we not them. No, we not them. I got a light skin and the Asian. Calais on the beat, make the bass hit like a on bubble in her waist. But I'm really tryna see how to face it. Buy my chicken, my chalupas. Ayy, make a with the roof up. Ayy, backflip, make her do stunts. Ayy, and it's really tuned up. Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. We on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Look, touchdown, when I touch down, yes. No, I came for the around, yes. Mommy looking mad, depressed. I'm young, black, handsome, and fab. But let's get so fab as see you mad as what you say and what you doing ain't adding up. Do a ring around the squad, make her the butt. She see we own it, now she can't pass it up. No way, we own it. You looking in the eyes of the chosen. Hey, don't know where I'm going, but I go in. Hey, field goal, kick a ride, punch it going. I'm a going touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. We on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Touchdown on the PJ. Last night was a blur, I'm on replay. Hot and ready like Caesar's pizza. You know I can't fight the demons. Shakalaka, she run her hair through my lies, but she wanna rise. I love it when you call me Pop, but a doctor. Hi, my name's Chang, I do what I want to. Eyes on money, but I'm focused on you. Body full of tattoos, I make her kiss the ink. Little broke her nose if my don't stink. Had a staring contest with the devil, he blink. Told my ex bye-bye, we are not in sync.
Touchdown, boom, shakalaka. Oh, eyes on me, I see you watching. Oh, we do what we want to. Oh, it's a zoo when we come through. Oh, we on it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. 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 We on it.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
I got her shaking, yeah, in the air. Say she feel like she on an elevator. Baby, I'm going up like an escalator. Ay, I'm a French, she's an instigator. Getting paper, oh wait. Remember them nights on my Escalade. Now I'm waiting up, getting paid. Yeah, PayPal me, then it's then come right away. Cause you're sweet. Yeah. What's your status? Yeah. Might hit your address if I'm on the. Yeah. Just right to you, I can't do no traffic. I can't do no lacking. Cause you're sweet. Like Coco. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Cause you're sweet. Like Coco. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Cause you're sweet. Like my time, like my jokes. We been downstairs in the basement with the most. Yeah. Shot my town, shot my tropes. Shot my jewelry, make my chain look like Fruit Loops. Yeah. Come get it, come get it. I done made it out the hood, the hoops. I done finally found a way to make the loop. Link up all my niggas and my jokes. Yeah. Link up, yeah. Link up, pull my cabbage. Yeah, they link up. Go do some think up. All this lit. We might lit. Call my shit. Stop and start again. Cause you're sweet. Like Coco. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Cause you're sweet. Yeah. Sabase. Royase. Run it up. All this. Bag it up. Then come right away. When I ask who bigger. Ain't tryna argue with you, I'm tryna figure who you with, who your team, what's your side? How you ride? How you use me to survive? Yeah, cause we up lit at 5. At the crib, going live, oh so live. Yeah, Eric hit the, yeah, or the V live, or the wings. Told them hold it sweet. Like Coco. But all you wanna do is hanging out with you is a no-go. Cause you're sweet. Like Coco. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Hanging out with you is a no-go. Cause you're sweet.
I'm one of the greatest to ever do it. Lucifer.
Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, going down. Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. Do too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts, going down. Every day I'm ballin', so you know I'm scoring. Moving so important, my back is enormous. Keep hitting, this is the last warning. Met that girl that night, ooh, do the morning. No, girl, I'm sorry. Hang up, girl, don't call me. No, you will not have me caught up all up on Mari. Cash out, make it rain, no game Atari. Like a Harley, cause I be trafficking. All my diamonds African. I might go and mad them. I already had that. Went and got a battle. Persian rock a Latin. Nice for like a Latin. I can serve you. Hey, let me say one more time. Hey, turn around, baby girl. Let me serve you. Whoa. Yeah, they say that you like Squirtle. Yeah. Walk around pigeon toe. Got the bird flu. And you think you in love. Don't want to hurt you. Man, I think that I'm done. Gotta swerve you. Whoa. Sauce it down. Sauce it out. Do too much. Do too much. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Where you from? Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts. Yeah. Going down. Sauce it down. Sauce it out. Do too much. Do too much. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Ain't enough. Where you from? Where you from? Throw it out. Going nuts. Yeah. Going down. Slap. I'm so awesome. I'm so awesome. So bad it's exhausting. I swear I'm a stunner like Steve Austin. I swear I'm a stunner like Steve Austin. Oh, sauce it out. Oh, do too much. Oh, where you from? Oh, throw it out. Oh, going nuts. Oh, going down, down, down.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times. My love, it makes it feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, it doesn't love me, so I tell myself, one, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling cause he's looking alone. Two, don't let him in. You have to pick him out again. Three, don't be afraid. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. And four, man, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count him. I keep pushing forwards, but he keeps pulling me backwards. Nowhere to turn, nowhere to turn. Now I'm standing back from it, I finally see the pattern. I never learned, but he doesn't love me, so I tell myself, I do. One, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling cause he's f***ing alone. Two, don't let him in, you have to kick him out again.